Good morning and welcome to Chinatown. This is Grand Street and Christie Street. Let's explore Chinatown in the morning. Today is September 5th, 2024. First day of school. First day of public schools in New York City, and temperature 62 Fahrenheit or 17 Celsius. It will be a little higher during the day, but it's a little chilly in the morning. Welcome, welcome. Let's explore Chinatown. Chinatown's getting a little busier by the minute. I'm just looking to see what we can do this morning as far as, grabbing some sort of a breakfast at some point, maybe. But in the meantime, this is Bowery Street. Hey Sandra, good morning and good afternoon. Looking north, we see Empire State Building there in the middle. It's pretty far on 34th Street. And then other tall buildings, including the thinnest residential tower on 57th Street, which is right there. So tall, you can see it from here. Hi Katya. Hi Diana P. Good morning, good morning. So this is southbound Bowery Street and this is northbound Bowery Street. And we are on Grand. So what we're gonna do at some point, of course, start zigzagging. It's sunny. Look, no clouds at all. Zero clouds covered. So pleasant. First day of school. We will see kids going to school. First day of school for most school. Not for all the schools, but for charter schools they start early. But public schools, they start today. So big deal for many, many, many people and families and parents especially. We will be walking through Little Italy, and Little Italy is getting ready for the Feast of San Gennaro, which is a week from now. If you think about it, time flies. So with all this said, we should see decorations here. In fact, I see some decorations there. Hi Haps. You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us, Haps. Thank you, thank you. Gloria, good morning. Yep. Right about now we're going to start seeing the decorated Little Italy area. Well, the bakeries are everywhere. Just passing them. At some point, we maybe will stop by. Look, see these flowers above the streets. This is the area of a Little Italy's the Feast of San Gennaro, and this is going to be a super busy intersection. In fact, this is where the stage will be, I'm pretty sure, based on the prior years. So this is where the Ferraro Bakery and the intersection of Grand Street and Mott Street. This one is going to be pretty busy a week from now and for the next 10, 12 or 14 days, something like that. Thank you, Haps. Thank you, thank you. It's a timely time for me. This is actually a Vietnamese restaurant. When it opens, it's not gonna look like this, but when it closes, the gate is down. And, graffiti. It's Ferraro Bakery. Oh, look at this cute vehicle up there. I'm sure at some point it was a real one, delivering maybe ice cream to people? I don't know, but now what it says on it is since 1892. Yep, decorations right there. And I think welcome to Gennaro, I think it says right there. Let's go take a look. This is Mulberry Street, so this is technically the main area of Little Italy. And if you look down, oh yes, look at that. Wow. They didn't waste no time. Look how decorated everything is. And at night it's going to be lit. That's super nice, and the way it looks now is definitely not going to look, it's going to look super good. Right now they're still working on it, so they have a construction site here and there, and they're digging something, but you can see the stretch of Mulberry Street decorated if you look up. Especially at night, it's going to look magical. All these people, and look, the street is pretty narrow, so once the crowds hit the streets, it's very, very crowded. So let's walk through Mulberry Street so we can see the decorations, and then we'll continue zigzagging around Chinatown, which is basically interconnected if you think about it. But I'm just thinking, when it gets crowded, there's just food everywhere and people everywhere and music and entertainment and all this together. So crowded you cannot even walk as fast as you can, because all this will be transformed into a very festive environment. No, it's not. It's never boring. It's just less crowded or more crowded. All these Italian restaurants, like random one. This one is Lia Maria, I think. With the prices, the salads for the main course, homemade pastas. Oh, Zia Maria. Hey, Mike O'Donnell, great looking day there. Yep. Hi, Mike. Yeah, let me go to the sidewalk. A souvenir shop's just opening. It's pretty early in the morning, so don't expect any crowds in this area, even in Chinatown. Hey Mary Reno, good morning from Maine. Good morning, good morning. Melbourne and Hester. It's all going to be the Feast of San Gennaro area. The rides, some rides will be there. Maybe Ferris wheel this year as well. And I think it was at the end of this block, so maybe it will be the same layout, because it has proven to be a good logistics and convenience for everyone. Yeah, this is green, as you can see, green, white and red, which is the colors of the Italian flag. There will be performances on stage, will be live music. Pretty much every day, I think. It's not going to be boring at all. Of course, we will be here as our schedules permit and allow us to be traveling, but definitely will be here. Hey Hugo, good morning. So we are approaching Canal, and now we're going to zigzag a bit. 8:27. Walking around Chinatown in the morning is not as walking around Chinatown in the afternoon. Totally different feel. When all the people are outside, it feels definitely differently, but less crowded. We can walk faster. We can explore faster too. Look at that building across the street, and it's Taipan Bakery, which is one of my options, and we've been there before. If we end up going into bakery, I'm going to keep the camera myself quiet, but the camera running, of course, so you can enjoy it. Austin, good morning. Austin city limits, thank you for the weather. Oh, 19 Celsius, 67 Fahrenheit. Okay. This is Mod Street. Northbound. And southbound. Hugo, good morning to everyone. The entrance to the Manhattan Bridge is right ahead of us, right there, in the middle of the screen. You can see it. Pretty massive structure. Architecturally, very nice archway leading into the bridge. Right there. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining our walk. Bowery Street is next intersection. This is Elizabeth Street. We're looking toward Bayard, which is that orange building on in the background. That's Bayard Street, and here's Canal. So, looking at Canal Street is always kind of like the widest, the main street here in this area, but the real Chinatown is exploring, narrow streets, crooked streets. See, we see a little bit of World Trade Center right there. So if you're lost as far as directions, you can tell. Knowing that this is southbound, so you know which way to go. If you walk, if you're taking buses and trains, that's totally different thing. Hi, bye. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, some people shop early. Oh, we see. What do we see from here? And looking north. There, see the two towers. One on the left is the Summit. One on the right is the new, still under construction JP Morgan Chase building. Wow, definitely changed the landscape and the views. It used to be none. Then, of course, the Summit appeared, and now the JP Morgan Chase building too looks as tall, and probably as tall. It's on different intersections, but not too far from each other. So approximately the same height. But I think JP Morgan is... No, I think the Summit is higher. And what else is there? This is Tribeca. Direction toward Tribeca area, Manhattan, right there. Triangle below Canal Street. Session 83, good morning. They have a Pollo Campero with breakfast on Canal Street now. I think if they will have breakfast when it opens at the train station. Oh, nice to know. Thank you, thank you. For the information. And why, that's a lovely morning. Original 6. Good morning, Martin, everyone. Hi, Original 6. Good morning to you too. Yeah, can't wait for a Feast of San Gennaro. Feast of San Gennaro. See, if you would look right now, you would be like, nah, you know, yes, decorated, but nothing special. But this is actually Mulberry Street, when all the restaurants open and all the crowds hit, you know, this area. We've seen that before. That will look extremely different. Maybe we'll make the next turn. (8:34) in New York City. Baxter Street. Yeah, let's explore Baxter. Across canal on the opposite side on Baxter Street, there are several restaurants. There's a Dominican restaurant and 2 Vietnamese restaurants, I think, pretty much next to each other. Here, north of Canal Street on Baxter, some sort of a big construction. It's a lot of construction going on. This is the church, the Roman Catholic Church. Most Precious Blood Church. National Shrine of San Gennaro. No San Gennaro in Venice. I think there is a San Gennaro feast in Italy, but I'm not sure if it's, I think it's Palermo if I'm not mistaken, but you know, don't quote me. I don't think I ever been inside of this church. Coffee shop. See, right there inside, even though it looks like nothing special, but there's a coffee shop there. And Sponge's Cafe. Why are they closed? They are famous. They are famous because they have a good interior and exterior and a good ambience, a very interesting design inside. And I was kind of hoping to take a look and show you that. 121 Baxter, but for some reasons they are closed. It's maybe they will open a little later, perhaps, as a possibility. They are specializing, as you can see by the name, in sponge cakes. Many different flavors of sponge cakes. Sponge's Cafe. Well, I was kind of in the mood for sponge cake, but since they're closed, I think that one across the street, that one that looks less eventful, 118 Baxter, is also, you know, a lot of sponge cakes are sold there as well, but it's a slightly different look. But But since we're here, maybe we should go into that larger bakery that we occasionally go to, and I'll grab a few items there just to, you know, not to be hungry, I guess, or maybe for later. We will see how it goes. If I could, I'd probably get 10 or 20 or whatever. I'm into carbs, you know, but I have to make sure I don't eat too much of it. Hey Brian, good morning, good early morning to you. And wow, that sounds delicious. So with all that said, they have a McDonald's there as well. With all that said, let's make a left and walk a few blocks and cross the street. And what a bummer. It's always change of plans. Okay. I forgot about that place for a moment, and then I was walking. I was like, "Oh, let me show you what it looks like," and maybe grab a sponge cake. And they're also inexpensive. They're like I don't know, $1 and change, which is really not too bad. Austin, nice. Sooner rather than later. LOL to eat breakfast. Over 100 people walking with us this early morning. Today is the first day of public schools in New York. Big deal. I'm sure parents are extremely busy, more than the children. I'm strategizing my visit to the bakery right now. I think I'll get 2 items and coffee. Which right here almost. If you're not familiar with the area, you would not think that is a huge bakery because the door is narrow, the entrance is narrow, but it's right there with the guys entering. But it's big inside. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be quiet because I don't want them to get in, you know, uncomfortable. So I will hold my gimbal with no talking.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my God, what do I get? What do I get? By the way, the price is like around $2.50, $2.25. Almond cream bun, croissant, dried pork bun. Let me have one of these. Let me have one of this. Put it on the tray. Actually, let me have one of this instead. This looks like sponge cake more. And something else. They also have pastries. But maybe I'll get something else. Cream custard bun. Let me try. Still hot. Putting this through that window. Can I have a small coffee, no milk, and 2 sugars? Thank you.
Một thầy à? Mà mong cái này của gì à? Cái này đi. Quý đây luôn. Chứ có mà đi điểm gì nhiều à?
$6.75? Okay. $6.75.
$6.75 here.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So we paid $6.75 for 2 items and small coffee, which is, let's say it's a 50, and yeah, that's about right. Ah, yeah, that's gonna be my breakfast. I hope you were able to see a few items here and there. Hugo, I have to work. Good morning. And why, Austin? That sounds great. Haven't had breakfast yet. Hi, sunshine after rain. Everything looks amazing. Austin, yes, we're blessed with good health. Mary Reno, everything looks yummy. Brian, 2 items and coffee. I don't know. Item sounds like so plain, but so one of them is a custard bun, I think, and the other one is I believe it's a sponge cake, piece of sponge, slice of sponge cake wrapped into the omelet, something like that. There's a place that sell seafood, but they're just starting, so everything is clean. But it will turn into this seafood display in an hour or so. And welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here. Time 8:46. Let's browse a little bit more. If I start eating now, I will. Won't be able to show you, but okay, so this is the other side that was mentioning, the other side of Baxter Street. See, 3 restaurants, maybe more, but at least 3. So this one is, first one is La Diaspora, and that's Dominican. Oh, that's a parking lot, by the way. So that's La Diaspora, and then it's pretty nice inside. It's nice interior. Lunch, dinner, cocktail bar. And the menu. I think the prices go up slightly all the time, like $1 or $2. But it's nice. And good food. There's Vietnamese. They're still closed. And another Vietnamese. If you look at Vietnamese, they're less pricey, and it's a lot of food too. So if you're not looking for any specific food, then choose Vietnamese over Dominican, especially here. You know, there are different neighborhoods with a lot of Dominican restaurants and, you know, Puerto Rican and all that South American stuff as well. Different cuisines. This is not a neighborhood for Puerto Rican food, but that restaurant is good. It's just if you're in Chinatown, you probably want to get something that is a little different. There's a weird looking ATMs that it's highly recommended not to use. Well, they look super weird and outdated. It looks like they've been, you know, hacked before they were installed, but I don't know, so it's just a bad joke. There's a public restroom in this park. Don't expect it to be clean, nice, and good smelling. But if you have to go, you will go, and it does the job. Right there across the street, or on Bayard Street. Mary, I love Vietnamese food. Brian, pricey. Austin viewers, we need some more likes here for our host L, so please support his wonderful channel and hit this like button. Thank you, greatly appreciate it. And has good Dominican food and great prices. Yep. Sunshine offering any traditional Spanish food, but any restaurant you go to, you'll be happy because it's very high competition and they make sure that their food is good. So if you feel like Dominican, you go and have Dominican. If you feel like Vietnamese, you go Vietnamese, and so forth and so on. And why I've been traumatized by public restrooms. They're not the only one, I'm sure. Some of them can give you PTSD. It's not funny. We're on Bayard Street. Angela, good morning. Porta potties provide major trauma, just saying. Yep. Visited a few this past Monday when I was in Brooklyn covering the parades. Yes, they had porta potties, and those are something else, yes. Ted Turner, huh? I'm from Czech Republic. Passionate. I go to the library by there for the restroom. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Of course, the library is always have restroom. Thank you for the suggestion. Yep. Passion 83. Sunshine, don't fall in the porta potty hole. Yeah. That's going to be a major disaster. Boston, welcome viewers from Chuck. You know, we know by our street in the afternoon and evening hours, where all this right here in the Cross Street, massive crowds waiting for their turn to get into restaurants, like this one of them, for example. Sometimes they have two lines from two different directions. I don't know how they do it, but making a left turn on Elizabeth Street. There's precinct here, police precinct, so you see police cars. Let me walk toward Canal. Hey Sally, good morning. Good morning. It's a combination of schools, churches, and majorly restaurants, and you know, sometimes medical offices, cultural enterprises, but of course predominantly, not on this block though, but predominantly restaurants and bakeries. Tourists are always in Chinatown. It's one of the major destinations, so as many restaurants that they have here, they all are. Yeah, it is a 5th precinct, New York Police Department and YPD. This is a hybrid car. See, they have different colors on them. The green, they added green, and these are hybrid vehicles. We saw them at the car show like a year ago and two, but they finally you know, entering the streets of New York City more and more. Kevin, congrats on 35.3K subs. Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you. That is, yes, that was a major jump in our subscribers. Thank to all of you watching and subscribing. Thank you so much. We had a busy Monday, and Saturday and Monday, but it's really awesome. Pretty happy about it, and Jalala and I would thank you all so much for watching, for your likes. If you didn't give us a like yet, please hit the like button. We're on Canal Street and Mott Street in Chinatown. In case if you're not familiar with the area, they give you this signages here and there, and the map, local map with the 5 to 10 to 15 minutes radius as far as the walking distance, so you can situate yourself properly. Oh, that's a beautiful building. Austin 2K in 4 days. Yep, if you think about it, this is like our record so far. This channel's record so far. Thank you. You know, you don't have to travel overseas sometimes. You just take a subway train and go to a different neighborhood, and here you are. OT, good morning, good morning. Yeah, this is the bakery that we visited, so we're just circling and zigzagging. Taipan. They have, for sure, they have two locations. One here on Canal Street in Manhattan's Chinatown, and the other one is in Flushing, Queens, and major. They don't call it Chinatown, but that one is much larger than this one. I don't know, probably the largest Chinatown in New York metro area would be in Flushing, if I'm not mistaken, even though there are major ones in Brooklyn and Manhattan. And let's take a look at Mulberry Street from Canal, from across. That is Canal Street. Westbound. And just take a minute and just enjoy the view. Pretend we're a street camera, a live street camera. 8:58 is local time in New York City. And while people are loving your content, congrats to you and Delilah. Thank you so much. And why? Certainly hope so. Yeah, if you're not too familiar with our channel, we are doing a lot of different things. Sometimes it's parades, events, walks, explorations. Kevin, wow, this is for your breakfast. Thanks for what you do. Thank you so much, Kevin Wood. Thank you for your amazing support and generosity. Thank you, Kevin. It will definitely be helpful. You basically covered almost the whole breakfast minus coffee, but that's a majority of it. Thank you so much. Wow, really appreciate it. Angel, is that view? Is traffic coming from Holland Tunnel? Yep. I think. Don't quote me on that. You know, I don't drive. So I may get confused sometimes a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it is, because behind us is the entrance to Manhattan Bridge. So yes. This is Walker Street. Another good bakery, Sweets Bakery. You can sit down inside also, if you're lucky to have a table. Or sit and enjoy your food indoors if you wish. And why, thank you for support and donation. Austin, thank you. OTL, are you still doing evening streams? Sure. Did one yesterday. This window opened a few months ago, but it's pretty popular because it's easy enough. You don't have to go indoors. Nice concept. You can grab something outside, and they prepare and they sell items that are familiar to us and not non-familiar to us. So to us, sometimes it looks a little weird and exotic, but that's what keeps them going for so many years. So good for them. It's really nice to, you know, if not use it, at least see what people do and eat, and, you know, sometimes how they exercise to make sure that they stay healthier longer. That is a downtown view on Center Street with all these New York City government buildings and federal buildings and courts and basically downtown Manhattan. Angela, thank you so much for your super sticker. Angela, thank you also for your generosity and support. Thank you so much. Now my breakfast is fully covered and then some, which I will grab for Delilah at some point, I promise, and bring her something yummy as well. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Kevin and Angela. Thank you so much. This spot used to be a Vietnamese restaurant or something else, but you know, we know that the older buildings will eventually transform into something big. Work in progress, Manhattan dismantlement and swing space. Anticipated completion November 2023. Yeah, it's behind the schedule a little bit, just a little bit. I guess because of the pandemic, shifted all the plans, like added a couple of years to it. And why Austin, can you imagine how on one Delilah could never catch up to him? Wait, on what? Vespa, oh no. Sometimes company, you know, offer collaboration with them in terms of, you know, they can offer you a scooter or electric scooter, for example, to feature it in your material, in your stream and your videos, but have to be careful with these items. They're awesome, but you know, multitasking on them, just riding them sometimes is a challenge. But not because it's difficult, but because of the crowds and vehicles and everything that moves, so to speak. But you know, if you're trying to record and talk at the same time, oh, good luck. I mean, people do that, and they're doing a great job, fantastic. I love those videos, but you know, I'm not there yet. But yeah, no. And plus, Delilah, we'll need another one, faster one then. All right, it's 9:04 in New York City. We're at the intersection of this beautiful building, Central Street and Canal Street, and this is where we're going to end our morning stream. Not too long, not too short, 47 minutes plus. Thank you so much for those who supported us, Kevin and Angela. Thank you. If you didn't give us a like yet, please give us a like. I hope your day is going to be filled with good stuff. I don't want to say joy and happiness, but some of that too. Why not? Good, positive stuff, positive vibes. Stay happy and healthy as much as you can. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. If your children start school today, good luck to you and to your children, and happy and healthy school season. What can I say? Kevin, bye everyone. Brian, thanks. Al and White, thank you. We are entering subway station in the meantime, and maybe somewhere else. We'll see. Which way is Manhattan? Uptown, Queens, this way. Right downstairs to the left is the platform, and see the guys running to catch the train. I'm not doing wrong. New York is going to work. And we are going to say bye-bye for now, and we will see you later, sooner rather than later. Bye-bye, everyone.